Hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. So we made it into a brand new year. This will be my first video for 2025. I hope that everybody finds this well. Going to talk about one of the more interesting happenings, announcements in recent memory in the metal world. It looks like Jeff Loomis and Van Williams are going to try and reform Nevermore. That should be interesting. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. Before we do that, just a few things for you to do for us. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. We'd hope to reach that goal before the end of 2024. We came up about 80 subscribers short, so we need you to hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell, like, comment, send supers, or become a member for $2.99 a month. I have been a lifelong metal fan, and I've talked to myself in my a little bit recently about trying to cover music a little bit more here on the channel. So we're going to do that today. Jeff Loomis and Van Williams launch search for new Nevermore singer, and bassist shoot down money grab accusations. Nevermore guitarist Jeff Loomis and drummer Van Williams have revealed their plan to launch a world search for a vocalist and a bassist for the reformed version of the band. Their announcement comes just 4 days after Loomis and Williams both shared a 1-minute video teaser containing various Nevermore-related imagery and what appeared to be the silhouette of Loomis and Williams along with the next text, Resurrecting The Dream. The teaser ended with the Nevermore logo along with the line, "A new chapter rises," and the year 2025. 2 days after Loomis and Williams shared their video teaser announcing the Nevermore comeback, Priscilla Shepard, the wife of Nevermore founding bassist Jim Shepard, posted a statement on her Facebook page in which she revealed that Jim has not been contacted about Van's plans with Jeff using the Nevermore name. She wanted to say that it's completely disrespectful of them to use the name Nevermore. Well, she's saying that it's disrespectful, but she's not saying it's illegal. So my take on the matter here is that Jeff Loomis and Van Williams, in fact, have the rights to do this on their own. As for the relationship between them and Shepard, I can't speak to that, but it sounds like it's still rocky. How do you do this? How do you replace a World Dane? I don't think you can so much replace him, but you're going to have to find another strong vocalist to lead the band who can do it in his own way, but also in a way carry on the legacy and do that. For me, Nevermore was a very important band, especially in my college years, early 2000s. I love them because they were such a modern sounding metal band that I think a lot of people could agree on. World Dane's vocals completely unique, and of course we knew him from Sanctuary earlier on. But Nevermore was sort of a step into the 20th century, and or 21st century rather, and it doesn't really fit. I'm surprised that they never reached as far as they could have beyond the sort of medium underground, not quite as mainstream as they probably could have been, I think. Unfortunately, I mean, you hear a lot of like a band like Disturbed in them. Not that there are any connections between the two bands, but the fact that if a Disturbed can be so famous, it seems like a Nevermore should have been able to have the sort of the same exposure, because they are very similar in that sort of that crunchy, big sound. But no, where I sort of anticipated them getting bigger and bigger, the band collapsed, and later World Dane died, and it seemed like the dream was dead. But it looks like they're going to revive it. I'm not sure how I feel about that, you know? It's very easy to say that, oh, you can't do that, that's disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. And people say that all the time, but yet these bands manage to come back, and they manage to do it in ways that people like. The Pantera reunion is doing quite well. Of course, you know, having Phil on vocals helps, because that sort of is, in a way, the vocalist is often the voice, the sound of the band. You know, sometimes you may have a Megadeth where it's Dave Mustaine, the voice and the guitar. Then you have like an AC/DC who completely replaced a dead vocalist and sort of became bigger than ever. So, you know, these things, you never know how they're going to turn out, but I think it's cool that they're coming back and going to try again. Maybe it won't work, but at the very least, it'd be cool to see these guys on stage again together making music and sort of see how it goes. But what do you think? Are you hopeful for this reunion, this revival, this resurrection of the Nevermore name? I think it could be cool. I'm going to watch it very closely, see what happens, and as long as they don't completely change everything, which I think would be a little bit disrespectful, I think it'll do well. I think people are interested in hearing these songs live again, and it'll be cool to see who they can find to bring to life those vocals, which were quite unique. So there you have it. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. But until next time, keep it metal, up the irons.